Are we on? My name is Truitt Rogers, and I am a photographer here in Fort Worth. I've been doing photography for about 35 years. Been around Fort Worth most of my life. Enjoyed doing art and all kinds of stuff. Went to North Texas. Always loved guitar. The minute the Beatles hit, I was a fan and a guitarist, you know. So I always loved being able to play that. I didn't really work at it that hard, you know. But you know, my granddad gave me a guitar, and I started playing. And I never was in a band or anything. I was kind of a loner type of dude, you know. I'd sit in my room and play James Taylor stuff. It was quiet, peaceful, that kind of stuff. And lately I've been able to get into a band, and now it's kind of weird, you know, with people looking at me and all that kind of stuff. You know. We had a rent property. It was our first house over on Clover Lane, not too far from here. And needed some work. He was trimming a board. I was trying to rip a board. Ripping is a long cut on a like 6-foot board or something like that. You need it to be a little narrower than it is. So I was having to rip the thing. And so I had my table saw up there, and I was doing my thing. The funniest part about it, if any of this can be funny, this is what we're talking about. I wasn't using this hand. I was using this hand, and I was being very careful and pushing, and should have been using a stick, but I wasn't. But I was watching this thumb, and this hand just sort of relaxed on me and fell into the blade, you know, and I wasn't even thinking about it. I thought he was safe over here, you know, and I had just about this much left to go, and he just, and all of a sudden it was, what was that? What did I do? And I'm seeing fingers laying around, and I'm going, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did this. We went and met with Dr. Tobias, and he told me what he was going to try to do. And I kept telling everybody from the very beginning, I like to play guitar. I love to play guitar. So whatever I do, I'd like for you to try to do as much as you can to save as much as you can so I can still play guitar. And so we even had the little finger things in a bag, you know. I kept carrying that around. They said, we don't need those. I was like, great. I didn't really remember a whole lot until I came out of it. My arm was in a thing, and I had this doodad here, and of course it was my left hand. I could still function and do my photography and everything, but a little concerned about how I was going to be able to function after I got done with it. But different stories that I was getting about, you know, because I cut mine off, you know, I did this, I did that, whatever the thing is, and I haven't had any problem. I still have some flexibility in it. And I immediately went back to trying to figure out how I was going to play guitar. One thing I did do was I practiced a lot more than I ever did. Kept practicing at it, found out there were certain chords that were really hard to do and certain chords I couldn't do. And so I had to find new ways to make those chords and adapt. He gave me all the care, he gave me a lot of hope and encouragement, and was realistic about it. I just do everything like I always did, you know. Just feel really blessed to have come across Dr. Tobias.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
That was great.
Oh, there you go. I have Ringo fingers.